Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Sadly it's not fishing because the restrictions are still in place. But it's a different one today guys. As you all know, I'm getting on to my multipliers guys. Currently I have the Abu Ambassador 6500 rocket. I'm new to multipliers, so I need the help of someone. Who better than Mr. Kevin Shortman, an amazing caster down here in South Wales. Fished with him many of times. We're making our way in just a moment, just waiting for him to walk here. We're making our way up to the local field, and he's going to show me the ropes, and hopefully along the way some of you who may be doing the same as me, getting into multipliers, will learn something along the way too. So I'll hand over to Kevin up the field. Oh, now Tom, you're going a bit quick there, mate. Forgot about the two safety features of casting. The first one is mentioned by anyone I know who is a good caster or knows a bit about the casting. Like, Kevin's mentioned it to me. I know it from doing casting now for quite a while, and I've learned it along the way. And the fish locker mentioned it the other day on one of his videos for beginners, which is fantastic. I link that one down in the description below. The first safety feature is, of course, shock leader. This is your best friend when you're out fishing. For every ounce of weight you are casting, you need to use 10 pounds of shock leader. Because I am currently casting with 5 ounce weights, I use 50 pound shock leader as a minimum. Sometimes I use 70, but that's if I'm going for 6 ounce weights. I just find this a bit better, if I'm honest, guys. The reason you need shock leader is because it will absorb the weight and the pressure while casting. If you're just using 18 pound mainline to just practice your casting, guys, you're gonna snap, and it is dangerous. Let's say that, because when that lead snaps off, it is uncontrollable by you. Can't do nothing about it, and for all you know, it could hit someone or harm someone else. Another tip that Kevin has mentioned is while casting in a field, which I do anyway, do not use clear shock leader. Use a coloured one, because if you do have a snap off or a bird's nest in your reel, which will lead to a snap off, it is easier to locate the leader rather than a small weight in the floor. The reason you need to do this is never leave anything behind, guys, because at the end of the day, it is a field. People play rugby, football, and sometimes people walk dogs there. That gets in their foot, it can hurt because they won't think it's there, or the dog's legs can get tangled in the fishing line. The second casting feature that I would like to mention, which is the biggest one if you want to save your rod from snapping, is know what your rod is capable of. Personally, I know my rod is capable from 5 to 8 ounce because it's written on the rod. It might either say the gram or the ounce that it's capable of. There is many beach casters out on the market which are either rated from 3 to 5 ounce or 3 to 6 ounce. Always go between that or the two numbers that it says. You can go below, but we do recommend you staying between them. Never go over that 5 ounce, whatever is recommended. Like, my rod is currently rated 5 to 8 ounce. I will never go over that. Never, ever. I always cast 5 ounce weights or below that, me anyway. But 6 ounce perfectly fine, but never go over that 8 or you will snap your rod. Before any of you comment that none of it was socially distanced, it was all socially distanced. Do not worry about that. Explain what you're doing. How'd you do it?
Right, you want about half a length of your rod at about 7 foot. Feet right. The boxing stance. For those of you who are beginners, easiest thing to do, lob it away, drop your tip on the floor, as if you're throwing a javelin.
Guys, that's the angle that it's at. It's where he's standing right for there. The lead is over here.
Put your left arm up.
Left arm up. Look up to the sky. That is a dead straight cast. That was on the fixed spool.
This is the biggest mistake that people make.
Biggest mistake, is it, Kev?
Most people set up, instead of looking up, they look flat.
They look flat. I've done it before. Kevin did tell me.
If you watch where my head is and my shoulders, it'll go flat.
Okay, watch Kevin, guys. See?
See how flat it goes?
Yeah.
Oh, stuck.
Well, near the rain is, guys.
They tend to look where the lead is going. Instead of looking up, you look flat.
Yeah.
You look flat, shoulders will drop down, your lead will go flat. Most times then you've got a bird's nest because you've got a multiplier on and you can't stop it quick enough.
There we go, guys, so remember that. Yeah. We got a nice bit of rain with us now, guys.
That's what I done in the last one. There, look. Up there. There's a box in there. If you're going to bite somebody, you go that way, don't you? Yeah. You wouldn't stand like that. If you go like that, you'll fall off your feet.
Special for you go in.
Yeah, so it's the same, yeah? Roughly 45 degrees to the line, look. That foot there. So you can lean back on this foot there. Yeah. All your weight should be there. Right? So when you pull through, you transfer it onto that leg, into your body, hips.
Kev, what were you saying to your best cast?
51.
251 yards, guys.
On a pendulum and 230 on a back cast.
Look at that, guys. Beast of a caster right there. How long have you been like casting for with the surf cast, was it?
Run surf cast Wales for about 3 years.
3 years?
I was much team manager, 2. Never went anywhere because we couldn't afford it.
So guys, as you can see, this is what I'm casting with. That is a 5 ounce weight from Shortcast, coming up to the Mark II of the Termalink from Trident Tackle. So yeah, that's what I'm using to cast today, guys. And of course the Tronics Pro Apex Power, which is marked from 5 to 8 ounce casting. And I've got mainline is £20 Tronics Pro AXIA, and the shock leader is £60 greased weasel. Ooh.
That's better. As you come through, and you can transfer your weight.
There we go.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That's a nice one.
That's a good one. Well done.
Hey, hey.
Well done.
Look at that reel. Look at that reel. Well, hey.
See the difference?
How much is empty that?
I'll have to get some more.
Come on, Kev. Full
I'm
on.
going to leave that down there, boys. I wouldn't feel
Guys, the main reason Kevin has got a ball on you, so when it hits the ground, it's not going to dig in.
And it won't go over the fence.
And it won't go over the fence. If you had his multi, guys, it'd be over the fence. There we go. There's the angle again.
Full weight.
See? Feet in the same position, guys. Bang. Not going to hit the guys. He's just demonstrating how his back cast normally goes. We might have him to hit it in a bit to show you. This is on my rod now, guys. Yeah, I'm in the way. Then he did the pendulum, guys. Stance. Turn and go. Guys, where Kevin was just using my reel, he turned the mag down. I went to caster. Yeah. So it's back to the fixed spool for now. Guys, this is with a 10-foot rod. It's beast of a cast he's getting now. There we go.
Lovely.
Lovely cast. Hey, hey. Cheers, Sean, guys.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Sled on here now, guys. Gonna get the load up. There we go. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Hey. Beast. For all of us, wasn't it? And it was Kevin all the way up there. Mad caster. Kevin's given me his rod because he was using a 10-foot rod. We mentioned if he uses a longer one, can hit it that bit further. So let's see the improvement. It's only a 2-ounce lead because it is a very, very light rod.
Weight on your back foot. Head up. Hit it.
Where Kevin snapped off earlier, we've just found it went over the fence. Look at that for a cast, guys, full length of the field. You said it to go over, didn't you, Kev? Ah!